Erik Jesberger standing alongside Royals defenseman Koletrane Wilson. Koletrane, 63 games played with the Royals this year in your fourth professional season. What can you reflect on here this season?
It was a good year. Obviously not the result we wanted as a team, missing the playoffs there. But overall for me, I enjoyed my year, stayed healthy this year for me, so that was a big thing. And then, made a lot of new friends, a lot of lifelong friendships that, can't put a price on that, right?
Reflecting on this season, a part of the club when interim head coach Jason Binkley stepped in and a former defenseman as a player, how did it translate to you on the back end this season?
It was huge. Binks, he's actually in my agency when he played, so, kind of have a history there with him. And then obviously he ran the D for, while Hank was head coach and stuff. So we had, a good relationship. He had a good relationship with us D, so it was good to kind of see him take the reins. And, I think he implemented what he wanted right out of the gate. And, it worked for us, but at the end of the day, we missed our goal. But, I think it worked for the time being.
You mentioned the relationships that you can't put a price tag on and the bonds. Fans really enjoyed the behind-the-scenes videos that shared you, and it seemed like Joe Nardi, two peas in a pod. Speaking on that chemistry in the locker room, how much did that mean to you this year?
Yeah, unfortunately, I know a lot of Joe Nards. We go back, way back, back to when we were like 11, 12 years old. So we train in the summer together, so I keep joking around with a lot of guys in the room. A lot of them aren't going to see him anymore, but I still see him every single day. I'll see him every day in the summer, but it was good chemistry. I remember when he came here at the beginning of the season, it was awesome to kind of, have a guy like that, a familiar face in the first week, and, we kind of gravitated towards each other. So all joking aside, it was awesome having him there this year.
That bond only grew throughout the course of the season. So did the relationship between you and the fans. You might have had the biggest, boldest message for Fan Appreciation Weekend, where fans had a chance to paint messages on the ice. And the Koletrane, it was one hefty artwork done right in front of the Royals players bench. How cool was it to be here in the city of Reading?
Yeah, the fans are awesome all year. And, at the end of the day, that's who we do it for. That's who you want to play for every night. When you see the Santander packed, even on Wednesday nights, like you see people coming out in the work week to come and support us. It was awesome. So any show of gratitude we could do towards them, it was, at the end of the day, we greatly appreciate what they did for us.
Preparing for a fifth professional season after a summer, time to reflect, enjoy some time away from the rink, but perhaps some early goals, and what's the agenda you have for this summer?
Yeah, you'll take some time away, like you mentioned, kind of process the season, go home, see family and friends, and then honestly, like every other summer, get right back in the gym. It's going to be a long summer. I had a similar one last year, so you always want to work on the same things, for a bigger guy like me, get quicker, get faster, work on all those little intangibles of the game, but we'll see what happens for next season, but for right now, I'll just focus on, getting better.
Koletrane, greatly appreciate the time today. Appreciate everything this season, and best of luck going forward.
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate everything.